We are back for some more IRC here, and I wanted to show you guys the change that was done to my automation for the coal drop-off area. You can see that that train is just now leaving to go and get or to bring coal back, and so the coal pickup is waiting for a full inventory, which is then when it is allowed to leave that stop. And then the coal drop off 2 is when it has an empty cargo inventory, or it has a blue circuit of 1, and that is when it's allowed to leave here. And the blue circuit of 1 is if we have 24K coal, and you'll see that that just left. It is now turned off because we are full or above 20K, because that's what we have that set at. So now it'll start working its way down, and then once it gets back over it, it'll come back. And that way it's always sitting over here waiting to be filled, or waiting for one of the 2 stops to open and ready to come back to do what it needs to do. And since we have the power here, it doesn't have to go to the actual power station up here. So I wanted to show you that. So the other one is exactly the same. It doesn't have any different names to it. This right here is where it's at, but if you look down here, this one has the exact same name on it, exact same train, and it has the same settings. So it'll go to either one of these whenever it hits the settings that we put on it. So today we're going to work on modules. Our mining productivity is still trying to get done. I really ought to look and see if there's something holding it up, or yeah, it's not running. What is it missing? It is missing the blue ones because it is missing steel. Alright, well, we need to get that figured out. But let's get down here and look at our module stuff. So we have this box here that is full of revolutionary computers, and we have our old area down here where we were making productivity module 2s, and this is our basic computers that came out of our productivity module 1. So what we're going to do first off is we're going to put a one of these here, and we're going to send those into there, and then we're going to do the same over here. We can just do this, and that'll input those into there. And we're going to take these 2 out of here. We'll let that empty those out into there. We'll deal with them in a minute. We're going to get this out of here as well, because we're not going to need it anymore. This can stay here for the moment, And I need to make a... Or no, I don't need to make a requester chest. I have a requester chest. Alright, so what we're going to do, because we have very little use for these computers anymore, is we're going to have them input into here. So we're actually going to change this to a requester chest, and we're going to have it request our basic computers, and we're going to have it the advanced computers, maybe not. I was gonna say the advanced computers, but I just rethought that. Okay, this is gonna output glass, copper, and iron, and that'll all go through the scrapping machines and come through all of these things and get put wherever they need to get put. And that'll get rid of all the extras of those that we don't need. And now we can bring these up here. This is now done, so we can get rid of this. And we're actually going to take this, and we're going to run these up and onto here. Oh, wait a minute. No, these are productivity 2s. What am I doing? These need to stay in here. Productivity 2, productivity 2. And I need to make sure, yeah, take that off. And we need to change that to productivity 2, because we want that to be 0. And then this one is going to be productivity 3 now. There we go. And we'll set that to 50. Okay. So now they'll put those in here. And we need to have these changed back. So I need to... Where is my... There it is. So we need to set this here, that into there, and we'll just have it output to there, and we want this to do productivity 2 back. So now that'll just take some power and turn that right back into the regular computers and send that along this line here, which hopefully is not going to... I'm hoping I did this correctly and I didn't put something in on another side like I tend to do occasionally when there's only stuff on one side of the belt. Okay, that's fine. It goes to a box there that's just storing them so I have extra. So, okay, that should be fine. Now, whenever I go and change out the productivities that we have, they'll bring the old ones back and put them here. And now we need to make one more of these. So we're going to need 3 of the basic computers. Figures. I just threw all them away. I actually might still have some of them. Let's see. Yeah, I do. 1, 2, 3. Caught that just in time. Alright, so now we're going to set up making all 3, the speed, the efficiency, and the productivities. And we're going to set that up right here. So we should be able to just do this, and then just have this come across like that. And we put, yeah, we're going to have that, and that. So we'll go across like that. And then one of those in each of those. And this part, oh, it's actually going to be fine. Never mind. Because we're going to have these put into a storage chest, which I don't know why. I might as well put them into a buffer chest. That'll be fine. Then they won't try to shove anything else in there that doesn't need to be in there. And before we do anything, we want to set this up. And we're going to set this for speed in the first one. And we'll say keep us 50. We'll then just copy that over to the other two. And then we'll just change that to efficiency and productivity. So now we need speed, efficiency, productivity. And there we go. That's going to give us all three of those. And that is going to be really annoying. So we're going to get the hell away from that. And now I want to get beacons made. And we should have everything that we need for that in our network. Chrome frames. So we're going to put this over here by where we're making our field effectors, I do believe, will be a good place. I'm not sure about the chrome. That's the one thing I'm wondering if the chrome rods. I don't know if we have that. So let's see, check that first. Chrome rods, 200. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. So we know that these are in a storage chest. So we can have those sent in. And I believe everything else definitely is. So we're going to go ahead and put it down here, where we can have it come in from right here. So we can set that to that. That'll take care of getting those in there. And then we can set up our requester, and we need one large frame, one junction box. We'll set both of those to 10. And then 4 for the field effector. So we need large chrome. We'll just set that to 10. Field effector, we'll just leave it at 50. And then the junction box, those aren't going to be coming very far at all. And there we go. That takes care of that. Now that can go in there. We'll put our chest here. And we're going to set this. And we set this for the beacon less than. And I'm only going to make 10 because I don't think we need more than 10 of them at a time. Because I won't be using these a ton. But the main place I think I want to use them is down here at the oil refineries, which I left room specifically for these. This one I did too far apart. Oh, yeah, that one I got room for. So I want to put this here. And then I want to put efficiency modules in here. That way it'll take less power to run. So we need to get speed modules 3. We'll just have 50 of those sent to us. And then the efficiency 3s. And we'll have those sent to me. And then we can put productivities into these if we want. We can also put a second one of these in. We'd have to do some change to how that is, but we could put one in here for speed as well. But I think just efficiency is going to be fine for that. But I basically want to do similar over here, and these, especially the not those, especially these, the ones that are running regular oil, since we get so little anyways, I want to put 2 of them in here. So if I do that, I got enough room to put 2 of them in between each one of these. And then I'm going to put productivities in here, then efficiencies and speeds. And we're going to run these all the way down like that. And then I just have to wait until they get me the modules to get put in there. And we need to get power into all of those. We'll probably do the same down here for the other ones. Let's see. Advanced computers. Productivity 3. I'm going to pop those in each of those. And then speeds, we can put in each of those, and they should be bringing me my efficiencies, which we're going to put in each one of those. And now you'll see that our productivity is 30% higher. Our pollution is 30% higher. Our max consumption is 260% higher, so it's going to cost a lot more power. But our crafting speed is plus 5%. So even though we dropped our speed 15 with each one of these, the speeds from here giving us plus 50 is making it better. But the power is a lot, 260%. But if we took out those, our power would be 310%. And this is max consumption of 1.48 megawatts plus 15 kilowatts. Which wouldn't that be 1.63? And if we put that back in there, it goes down to 1.3 plus 15. So that should be 145 if my math is correct. These take 500. So was it 1.4? My memory is horrible. 1.48. And we're going to 1.3. So that might not even be completely helping that much, but I don't care. I'm doing it anyways. Everybody always complains about me using efficiencies, but I like it. But now our power draw is going to be a ton more. But that's fine. We still have plenty. We aren't even using our reactor. It's just sitting here looking pretty, doing nothing. I did fix it. I had said when I set it up that I thought I messed up and put the fuel in here, and I had to put it into the hand. And yes, that's what I had to do. So you'll see now that the input signal is 1, the output signal is 1. The input signal is 1, the output signal is S1, and the input signal is S1 on this one, and it needs to be greater than S1. So once this drops, because right now it's at E is less than 50, so we have to lose 50% of our accumulator charge before this is going to dump another fuel in. Now, I could do similar to what I did over here with the power switch that would tell it not to give it any fuel if we were at 50%, but then also not let any power out of the system until we're, at a certain level. But this is what I've always really done since Overmind helped me build it. And I kind of like it that way. Anyways, that is going to be the end of today's video. We got our modules made now. I'm going to go down through all of these, and we can put productivity modules or speed modules, probably going to be productivity modules, to give us a little bit of extra production from these. I will definitely not be doing it to the lead ones or the tin ones. I'm actually thinking about undoing the arc furnaces for the tin and just sending it back through the electric ones, just because, and taking the productivities out of these. They still got productivity 1s, just because we need so much lead. We have no copper coming in from the purified stuff, so we're using the crushed again, because apparently we're full on nickel. And bronze is looking good. Brass is empty because no lead. But we have to figure out why we have no iron. So what is going on? We are full of chrome again, and apparently completely full of chrome again. So we have no iron going, and I took out all of the iron smelting. So I guess this is where I will use the blast furnaces. We'll use those and set up making some iron. Hey, look, we're actually using power. We must be processing some oil. Actually, it's the arc furnaces at the moment. But yeah, it's starting to go down, so the reactor will kick on if it gets low enough, but I seriously doubt it will, because it's only nighttime. So it's only running the accumulators right now. We don't even have the I don't even think this is running. Yeah, this isn't even running yet because this has to be down to 90% before it'll kick on, and I don't think we're quite there yet. Solar panels are coming back online, so, and I should probably change this one, actually, not the 20. We should probably change this down to I'm gonna turn this on at 40, and then we'll have this one set to 10. Yeah, that should work. Because we don't want these running unless it's an absolute emergency. They'll only turn on if it gets down to 10%, and they'll turn back off when we hit 40%. Yeah, that should be good for that. Alright, so I'm going to work on the iron and the steel. And I will get back with you guys in the next one. I'll show you what I ended up doing in that for the iron and the steel, which I'll be setting up basically right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.